Hi Aries, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 9th to the 14th of December. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. As I said, these are general love readings, so they won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, it could be happening now, it could be happening sometime in the future. Okay, so what do we have for Aries? Oh, look at you, charging off. We've got the Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. Ooh, wanting to charge ahead, Aries, as we do, but being very tempered. It's not like us, is it? I am an Aries. Yeah, self-discipline. You're waiting for the right time, perhaps. Being very tempered, although wanting to go somewhere, but actually not. If you have a look, they're already want to go, but he's actually pulling back the reins and saying, no, need a bit more time. Don't go charging in. Don't go charging in. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, I feel. Okay. Wow. I've given you 2 cards here. I've got to take them. Got 6 of air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation and taking a trip. The end of a difficult situation. Not thinking about this anymore. I feel that it's quite... you've been thinking about something for a long time. See these unicorns here, they're on the shoreline or they're on the banks of this river, and you're just moving away from a heady situation. Taking a trip could be physically moving. You want to physically, obviously with this Chariot here, I feel that you physically want to move towards someone, but you're holding back for some reason. Perhaps you were over processing the situation. We'll have a look. They've given you this King of Water. Wow. Emotional fulfillment. We've got open your heart and mind to those around you. So you want to charge off and speak a truth with emotion. But you're having to hold back for some reason. You're holding back. We've got trustworthy and heartfelt advice. So I feel that you do, the person that you want to impart this emotive truth to, you want to open your heart to them. You do hold them in high regard. You do hold them as a trustworthy person. They won't crush your heart. They're giving me. Wow. Okay. Very considered readings today for some reason. Thinking it's taking time to present the cards to me, so it could be a lengthy reading. We'll just see how it goes. But yeah, sitting, I think you've been sitting in your thoughts too long. Why was I going to say that? Aquarius. I did that in Aquarius' reading. I said Aries for some reason. Sitting in your thoughts, Aries. Not like you, but you want to charge off, but you're not doing that for some reason. But you do want to speak a very emotive truth to someone that you consider to be trustworthy. Giving you the 5 of Earth here. Ooh. Fear surrounding money, a bit of instability here. 5 of Earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others and certain self-employment. But I see that it could very well be to do with being unstable with finances, but I feel it's being unstable psychologically, over processing a situation for some reason. Sitting in your thoughts. You will be coming out of that with that 6 of air energy, but yeah, overthinking a situation. Let me just pull that round a moment. Yeah, overthinking, over-processing for some reason. Okay, so what else do we need to know in relation to this reading for Aries, please? Aries and love. What do we need to know? Highest messages, please, for Aries and love. Aries and love in relation to this reading. Aries and love. Aries. Okay. Oh, perhaps that's why then. We've got Seven of Water, a complex decision. The need to do research and stop procrastinating. It's bringing, whatever decision this is, it's bringing about some kind of instability within your situation. It's very, this decision is not taken lightly, and there's a lot of emotion involved in this decision, however this resonates with you. The need to do research, so finding out, I feel, about someone. This, after all, is a love reading, so finding out about the other person's circumstances. Stop procrastinating, stop sitting in your thoughts, get some action going. But with that action and that Six of Air there, things are looking up the end of a difficult situation. Coming out of these energies, the Five of Earth, instability emotionally, because there's a lot of emotion attached to this decision. You want to charge off, but you know that's not the right way to do it. You want to charge towards someone or something, or perhaps you just want to get a connection back on track. I've got a Strength card here. It's taken you immense courage, I feel, just to temper yourself, Aries. We've got great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. So finding the strength to, not the blame game. For some reason I feel that sits here. This complex decision, you're finding the strength to come to some kind of resolution, however this resonates with you. But you're also looking at this situation, perhaps this unstable situation, this situation that's brought about some instability within your life and is brought about some emotional disturbance for you. You're looking at it with, through a very, I don't know, a spiritual lens. You're bringing kindness and compassion into the situation. You're just forgiving yourself and another person for this instability within this connection. Okay. Wow. Ooh, okay. Got the Unity card again, Aries. But I feel that this is not very unsure. You want to go towards somebody that you feel almost like drawn to. A soul connection. This is not a, it's a, I wanted to say a deep, deep soul connection. We've got traditional viewpoints and methods. Spiritual organizations seek out mentors or like-minded friends. But I feel this King of Water is a, it's almost like that reading that we had the other week. It is a very, 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 very deep soul connection. Somebody that you have something with that's just totally, it's that energy again. It's just totally not even on this realm. It's just not even on this realm. We can't, you can't see it, you can't feel it. It's a shared energy between you and someone else. It's almost like a 5D energy. It's almost like, and I wanted to say for some and not for everybody, and although it sounds a bit kooky and a bit pooky. It's almost like you connect with this person on during your dreams. You want to go towards them. It's almost like the connection for you is that strong between you and this person that you almost, I wanted to say, visit each other. Not in the physical sense, but your souls come together within dreams. There's a space that's made for you in that dreamland, where both of you connect, but not on the physical level. Wow. That is absolutely, I don't even know. The energy is that strong in there. So you're not even in, I don't even think that this is anything to do with that, because you want to charge towards this one here, this soul connection. It's so strong. It's almost like, I wanted to say, you can feel them around you. It's just blowing my mind. You can feel them around you. You know when you get goosebumps and tingles, it's their presence in our reality. But you actually share, you share this connection on a completely different level. It's like you visit each other in your dreams, on the space between. It is off the scale. So you think, you kind of like know each other's thoughts, you know how each other are feeling. Those prickles that you get is actually their presence. You can feel their presence around you, even though they're nowhere near you. But you can feel it. Oh, my goodness me. That is so strong. But you want to charge towards them, but you know you can't for some reason. Perhaps it's because you've got this to release here. We'll have a look at the rest of the cards, excuse me. You've got this Empress energy, look. You want to lavish abundance on this connection. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So nurturing this connection, this huge soul connection, this connection that you feel on a completely different scale. Nothing to do with, you want to lavish abundance on it in reality, but you actually speak to each other's souls. You sing to each other. Not in a kind of like a musical, well, perhaps you do, but I don't see that in a musical way. I see that in a soul recognition way. It's almost like you're having dreams and you know this other person's asleep. You don't know that they're asleep. I don't think there's any communication between both of you, but you visit each other during that dreamscape. Or perhaps when that person's dreaming, you can feel them around you because they're actively coming in. Kind of like, I wanted to say, sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Astral projection. Okay. I've done it. You can visit people. Look, check it out. Just don't take my word for it. Just check it out. And those of you who have experienced it, you will know what I'm talking about. You can project yourself out of your body and visit someone. I know it sounds strange, but just check it out. But it almost feels like that type of energy. That's how you connect with each other. It sounds totally weird, doesn't it? But your connection with them is on a completely different level. This is kind of like the other reading that I did for you guys the other week. But you are, the pull is so strong for you. The pull is so strong for both of you, I feel. Both of you. It's not just one side that feels it. It's not just you. It's the other side as well. But you're getting towards this realization that you want to come towards this person in reality, in our reality. You want to lavish abundance and give birth to this dream of this soul connection. Very, very, very deep. It's like nothing. It's giving me goosebumps. It's quite scary, to be fair. To be reading it, it's beautiful, but it's quite scary. It is beautiful, but there's some trepidation in there for some reason. You want to make it a reality, but I feel like it's just, I don't know. Perhaps you need to clear this one away. It's a bit bamboozling because this side of the board is just so strong, and I want to talk about that, and I want to impart, I can't even get my words out. It's that the energy is that strong. See, I'm falling all over my words. It's that strong. It's that strong. It's just so strange. But you feel guided towards them. It's almost like it's set in stone. We've got this dreamer card here. Look at this. Leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. A dream to be with this person. On reality. But your souls sing to each other. Wow. Okay. So I feel like this situation here, this instability, almost like feels, perhaps you're in a connection at the moment and this is not, it's a very unstable connection. You're trying to find the way to forge forward or through it, or you're forgiving yourself and the other person for this situation that's occurred, however this resonates with you. But you will be coming out of this 5 of earth and 7 of water energy, this decision to move towards this one here, that you do want to lavish abundance on, this soul connection. They've given you a 7 of earth, so it is somebody that is, both of you feel it. Look, we've got your 7 of earth. It is slow moving energy, so this has been, I almost see, there's some fallow ground between both of you. We've got your 7 of earth. Seeds well planted. A temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. Don't even worry about it. Your souls sing to each other. There's nothing icky about this connection at all. It is amazing. It is an amazing connection. And something that could be quite scary, to feel somebody on, to feel that level of emotional exchange between both of you. Because it's not reality, it's just a feeling at the moment. 7 of earth, but it is somebody that you know. You've planted these seeds in each other's hearts and minds. There's been an exchange. It could have just been a conversation from way back when, but neither of you went back to water these seeds. They didn't bird, they weren't bushes. They was just seeds, thoughts in each other's minds, and you visit each other. You visit each other in your dreams. Oh my gosh. And even here, it is astral projection. You do that with each other. When you get goosebumps and things like that, and you feel these little twitches, this person is around you. It's almost like they're doing that. They're trying to make their presence known to you. They're trying to make their presence known to you, but the only way that they can is just by giving you either chills, or if you feel a little prickle or something like that. Wow. I've got 6 of Water, so I do see like it is somebody from the past. We've got memories from your history or childhood. Romanticizing the past, but it is somebody that you've had some form of connection with, these seeds well planted. So it could be somebody that's from your, I don't know, teenagers, it could be your 20s, it could be, but these were only seeds, so I don't see you having a full-on relationship with this person. I'm getting sweaty hands now, and I never get that in a reading. Never, ever. But my hands are cold, and they're kind of like, you know, I've got sweaty palms for some reason. I've got memories from your history or childhood, so it's definitely somebody from the past. Somebody that you had a connection with, so it could be somebody from your teenage years, it could be somebody from your early 20s. But you do see this as a dream to be with them in reality, but both of you share this immense soul connection that is just off the scale. And I wonder, they're giving me this indication that for some reason you've been visiting each other over time, a lot of time. So years and years and years. You've been going that backwards and forwards to each other. Kind of like visiting this situation in your heart and mind, but actually not on our realm. It's nothing tangible that we can see, but you've come together as souls in a different, completely different space and explored this connection. Wow, that is mind-blowing. You've actively either entered each other's dreams, astral projection, lucid dreaming. Check it out. Check it out. I advise you to check it out. Check all of those things out, because they may apply to you, but you've definitely, and I'm not joking, about 1000%, you've entered each other's dreams, and you actively, either one of you has been in the same space as the other person, but not in reality. You've been on it. You've been in it. It's through a soul sense, a spiritual sense. Wow, that's quite spooky. It's gorgeous, 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 but it is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Wow. So not only do you want to go towards them, it's going to make me cry in a minute. It really is. It's so beautiful. Oh dear. Just going to put those cards there a minute. Just trying to steady myself. Not only do you want to charge off to them, you want to lavish abundance on them. And this is a dream to be with this person, but this is a relationship on a whole different level. You've actually had a relationship with them. Not on our realm. It is a relationship purely on a spiritual sense. The soul connection is that strong. It may have, like the other reading I did for you guys, it may have spanned eons and you're finally coming together, but it almost feels like you visit each other in your dreams. Wow. Okay. But you just don't do it on this level. It's completely out of this world. It really is. Look. Okay. So we'll go to this portion of the reading because someone's just... I don't know what to say. I might have to have a sip of coffee in a minute. We've got the wheel. Look, when you move away from this connection here to explore this one on a physical level, on reality, when you close this one out, the wheel turns for you. So this is who you're supposed to be with. This is who you're supposed to be with. not this connection here. We've got the wheel. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. So when closing this out, you're free to explore this one here. This one where you just visit each other in your dreams. That's so bizarre, isn't it? Got Queen of Air. Objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. What was I saying? Clearing away. Seeing the humour in a situation. So almost like recognizing it, especially with that strength card here, almost recognizing that this relationship or this connection was no good or wasn't going in the way that you wanted it to, that your soul lay somewhere else. Your soul sang on a different, giving me a different pitch. On this person has always been there, and I'm not joking, has always been there. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go back to this now. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humour in the situation. See, I'm getting really kind of like, don't want to see it, don't want to see it. For some reason, it's so, the energy is that gorgeous, but so mind-blowing. I have to look at this side of the board, so thank goodness they gave me this card. We've got great inner strength, release harsh judgments. So you're clearing away, but you're almost forgiving yourself and the other person for this connection. But you're also seeing the humour in it. For some reason, you're just kind of like saying, oh, well, don't, you know, things like this happen. You're not blaming yourself. You're not blaming the other person for this situation, however this resonates, but you have to release that. Once you release it, the wheel turns and you can explore this one here. This mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing connection. It's given me goosebumps, and I think my legs have gone dead. You do want a victory over here though, look. Victory, good news on its way, public recognition and awards. So you definitely want to come towards this person, inject some kind of, you want to get emotional fulfillment, you want to make it stable, you want to grow these seeds, you want your souls to collide. Wow. Oh my goodness me. Okay. So when this wheel turns, you actually recognize that you want to go towards this person. When you clear this one away, the world comes in. The world. Look at that. When you come together with your soulmate, with this huge soul connection here, the world, we've got a job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. That cycle's complete. That cycle is complete. But it is somebody that you know, that you've already had some form of connection with. It's on a very small level though, because both of you never went back to water these seeds, this 7 of earth, and this 6 of water indicates to me that it's somebody from way back when, say from your childhood, from your teenage 20s, however it resonates with you. It's very spooky, and it's actually spooking me out now. The intensity of this connection, what they're giving me. It's just beautiful. It's very, 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 very intense. You feel that pull. I think you feel, both of you feel it. Beautiful. But I am going to cry in a minute. I've got here 5 of fire, that we've got competing goals, bothersome details and conflict with others, but I feel like that's in this portion of your reading because it's very unstable. It's not, there isn't any stability in there. We've got these prongs of always see this as a pressure cooker, and it's kind of like the pressure builds up, a free flow of energy, passionate words said between each other, but they're not going anywhere, they're not doing anything. It's not passion in a good sense, it's passion, just frustration between both of you. It's very sad, that side of the reading though. It's very sad. Very sad. Okay. Okay, so what else do we have? Look, missing an opportunity with Seven of Fire. The opportunity was to connect with this soul connection at some point, but you both missed it. Discontentment and boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So this missing an opportunity is coming up. It's almost like coming back around. It's coming back around because you've got this Seven of Earth with Six of Water. Your souls sing to each other. So open your eyes to the possibilities. You don't necessarily have to connect on this physical level. You connect on a whole different level. Let's face it, you might have had I don't know, for some reason you might have had a family up there. You never know, do you? But you definitely connect on a whole different realm than we do, than we see, that's tangible, that is realistic. You connect on a whole different level. So perhaps you've experienced things that you would have experienced in this realm, but you experience them on a completely different level, i.e. an intimate relationship. Perhaps you experience that with this person on a completely different scale, if that makes sense. Wow. Disappointment, I think, to actually physically connect with this person in reality, but that is changing. Look, the wheels here. The wheels here. Okay. What else do we need to know for Aries in this very, very, very spooky reading? This very, very spooky reading. Okay, what else do we need to know for Aries? What do we need to know for Aries in this reading, please? Okay, I'm getting really hot now. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Four of Air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers, but you already know with that Chariot card, kind of like the best course of action. You're tempering yourself. You want to find out if this is real or not, if you feel it, if it's just you, but you know that this is not just you. It's reciprocated. It is both of you at this. Both of you are exchanging your soul's energy. Both of you are entering, wow, it's just so strong, entering each other's dreams. And both of you are doing this kind of like astral projection. Everything's on a completely different scale than reality. But now you want to explore that reality with them. Look, we've got this King of Fire. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. But for you, it's actually coming in very passionately. Look, with passion, with emotion, to tell this person. Almost like your soul sings to me. Am I crazy? But I feel this on a completely different level. How do you feel? Is this real? Almost. Wow. Yeah, I feel that Four of Air, it lives over here by the Chariot, because you want to make the decision to go towards them, but you're very unsure about what to do with this connection. It's almost like you feel it. Do they feel it? Do I impart that truth to them? Am I going to get laughed at? Am I going to look a fool almost? If I speak my truth, is this person going to say, well, Aries, you're a bit crazy, I don't want anything to do with you? And that's almost like this part here, that Four of Air and that Chariot, you tempering yourself. It's almost like, is this reality? Because I feel this person on a whole different level, but do they feel the same about me? Am I going to come across as being completely bonkers if I say to them, did you enter my dream last night? Did I see you? Blah, blah, blah. You know? Are they going to look at you, turn around and go, well, you're a bit nutty, aren't you? You know, people, maybe the case. Some people, but I don't feel that. I don't think that other person will say that. I think that other person will blow your mind by saying yeah. Wouldn't that be so strange? Imagine you give them a dream and they end it, and the person says yeah, and this happened. Wow. And I have had dreams like that, so I know that they are, you know, yeah, it can happen. It's on a totally different level. Totally different level. It's yeah, that's just mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. And it's not in a bad way. Don't think that you're going to get a stalker come down and watch you sleeping, you know, or stand over you at the end of your bed and go, "Oh my gosh, you know, they've been stalking me in my sleep," because it's not. It's a soul connection. It's reciprocated. It's both of you, not just one person. Look at this, we've got balance card, crumbs. Yeah, it's blowing your mind. I think that this, you feel it so intensely, it's actually blowing your mind. We've got this balance card here, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So don't do this, even though you want to charge towards this person. I feel that you just can't blurt it out. It's got to be done in a very tempered way. So you're going to have to wait for the perfect time to say, yeah, did you, do you astral project? And if they say yeah, right, yeah, okay, thought I saw you somewhere. You know, it's going to take time, I think, but both of you feel this soul connection. I think both of you have this immense love for each other. Your souls sing to each other. It is a bit hard to digest, isn't it, for people who don't have that or haven't experienced that sense of soul. And I mean soul, I don't mean okay, from the last reading I had a lot of people that came to me and said, oh, I feel a soul connection with someone, but it's not reciprocated. I don't think that they are, in my experience, soul connections. It's when both of you feel it on such an intense level that both of you kind of like conversations, you know what the other person's going to say, you finish their sentences, you know how they're feeling, you know when they're up, when they're down, you have that whole different sense of awareness about that person. It's not soul connections are very, very, very deep, and you can have soul connections with friends, they could be in relationships. You can find somebody's soul sings to yours, and they could be, you know, platonic friends. It could be people of the same sex, gender, whatever. It doesn't have to be. I would say a soul connection is something completely off the scale. Completely off the scale. A deep soul connection is completely off the scale. Like I said, visiting you in your dreams, and this astral projection, prickles on the skin, that's them being near you. It's just, it is beautiful, 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 and also very bamboozling, I think, and it's quite hard to process or digest if you're listening to this reading. But if you've ever had, and some people have had, deep soul connections that have spanned eons of time, you'll recognize each other in life, or how to get back to each other. Because sometimes soul connections, we talk about reincarnation and being separate for periods of time, and then we eventually come back together. But this soul connection here, that whoever you have with Aries, is immense. It's off the scale. Whoever I'm reading for, it's on a completely different level. I can't quantify it in words. I can't, because it is that spectacular. It's actually stunning me. But you know that you should be with them. You want to be with them on this earthly realm that we have now. You want to come in, you want to go towards them. And it is somebody that you already know, obviously. But we've got the 7 of Earth and 6 of Water. So you've had some form of connection with them in the past. But you're going to have to wait for perfect timing. But the perfect timing for you, I feel, is when you release this here. You cannot do it. If you're still in something, you cannot start this. You cannot start it, even though you want to. You want to run to them. You cannot start it. You have to release this in order to get to here. And that will be the World card. A job well done. Because you've actively, look, balance, moderation and cooperation and compromise. The compromise to have this, which is the connection you're supposed to have, you have to release this one. Otherwise it will not work. You have to release. Okay. Wow, they're being very dictatorial tonight, aren't they? But that's just blowing my socks off. Got 2 of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Yeah, of course. We've got the 7 of Earth, the word just seeds well planted. So whatever's gone on in the past, all of that's forgotten. It's just you and them. It's just you and them. And this beautiful relationship that is emotionally fulfilling, that has passion and stability. But it has been, I would say, almost like written in the stars. It was supposed to happen at this time. It would never have worked previously. Okay. What are you doing to me, Aries? Seriously, I'm making my head buzzing. It's absolutely buzzing. But look, we've got this 4 of Earth. She's holding on very tightly. She doesn't want to tell anybody about her emotions, what her thoughts are, who this person is. She's keeping it all hidden. She's being very guarded. She knows, but she's being very guarded with all of this. She's keeping all of this to herself. She's keeping it to herself from this person here because she just doesn't know how this person is going to receive her, even though this soul situation is shared. She's still unsure. So she's holding on to all of this information. She's not imparting it to anybody. Okay. Wow. I'm going to put that there. I think because with this 4 of Earth, recognizing this connection for what it is just too mind-blowing. It would make you unstable. You'd be kind of like second guessing yourself and almost like, wow, I spat the cards out then. Almost, wow, you know, it's too incredible to quantify. It's, you know, how am I going see, I can't even speak. How am I going to get there? How am I going to do this? Is this person going to think I'm crazy? Oh my goodness me. Look, what did we have? The 7 of Earth and the 6 of Water. So renewal of this connection, but this person feels it too. We've got review and evaluate, a favourable assessment of the facts, take time to move in a new direction towards your soulmate. This person that your relationship or connection with each other is off the scale. It's beautiful, 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 but I just can't even explain it in words without it sounding so strange and you thinking I'm completely bonkers. But it is off the scale. It's nothing on this realm. You don't have any connection with them. You don't have any communication with them. But you feel their soul's presence. It's just beautiful. Wow. We've got this Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity. We've got career advancement, change your life now. So move towards this person. But you have to release release this one here. So that complex decision, it is very, very emotional for you. You just don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it, even though this person's soul sings to you on a completely different level. But you just don't know if they feel the same. I think they do feel the same. Obviously, if you're visiting each other in each other's dreams, and you've got this astral projection, you've got this kind of, perhaps you reside in a completely different realm when you come together as in souls in this dreamscape. You connect with each other on a completely different level. Wow, we've got this Hermit card here. Spend quiet time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So I feel that, yeah, balancing your emotions out, but also taking time out from here will help you in order to move forward. We've got this wheel, just propels you forward. You're just, gosh, I can't even. Oh dear, I'm saying that because I'm just laughing, but I just it's on a whole different realm. It's not even tangible, but you just both have this relationship with each other that is completely off the scale. I'm going to tell you now, you probably set up a home, had an intimate relationship, blah blah blah, in this kind of like dreamlike state, however it resonates with you. You've lived there with this person, you've connected with them. This is beautiful, but it's yeah, it's hard to digest in kind of like real terms. So it's hard for me to just the importance of this connection, because it is important. It is who you're supposed to be with. Wow. And your souls have been visiting each other. Your spirit, your soul have been visiting each other. So you know it works. You know it works. I think you just don't want to come across as kind of like bit way out, I feel. But I don't think this person's going to reject you for that. They're going to say, oh yeah, you've actually realised. You've realised now, have you? And you're going to be like stunned. You're going to be like, what? And they're going to just say, yeah, well, yeah, I've known for blah, blah, blah. And you're just going to say, yeah, that's just blowing my socks off. And then you're just going to try and process it. You're going to have to try and work it out. But it's there, it's real. It's not in our reality, but it is real. It is real. Two of Fire, you've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. So you can move forward with this person. It's just beautiful. But you just need to get there. I feel the main struggle for you, Aries, is actually coming to terms with this connection, because it is on a whole different scale. It's not something that you would have in everyday life, say. It certainly isn't. It's very, very, very special. Got the Queen of Water here. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Lavishing abundance on this connection here. Look at this Queen of Water. Putting emotion into the situation. Look, it is divine. I see that you know this is a divine connection. Look, we've got the King and Queen of Water. You are destined to be with each other. Look, we've got the Emperor card here. You've turned up in your own reading. You've turned up in your own reading. Got organisation and logic, structure, discipline and leadership. So you're going to have to lead the way, I feel, with this. Because this person definitely feels it. I feel you feel it too, but you're going to have to come across as quite grounded when you come towards this person. You can't be, there's that balance, cooperation, moderation and compromise. Wait for perfect time. It's that balance card, isn't it, with the Emperor energy. Can come over as quite cold, but very logical. You're trying to work out how you can get to this person, how you can say to them, in reality, this is what's been going on. Do we visit each other in our dreams? Almost. It sounds bizarre, doesn't it, when you say it like that? I have to laugh because it's very joyous. It's a gorgeous energy, but very, 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 very serious. It's on a completely different scale than anything here that's tangible. It's completely off the scale. It is gorgeous. We've got this nice around, sorry, I'm having to kneel down. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. So you want to come in with the truth, with passion, and with love. So it's a passionate, emotive truth, because you feel this connection on a completely different scale. Wow. It's just blown my mind. It really has. Whoever I'm reading for, their energy, whoever you are, I love you, love you, love you. But this this reading is just like, it's not hard for me to do, but it's just it's just knocking my socks off. Look, they've given you the Magician. You are ready. Look, because there's no communication between both of you. So trying to find out, you're actively calling them in. Your signs and synchronicities. This shared, whatever it is from the past that you shared with, you're actually putting that out into the universe. Trying to get this person to notice you in reality. To come towards you, for you to recognize this soul connection, because you're just so unsure about how they feel about the situation. So you're actively reeling the other person in through these kind of like shared memories. And if it is somebody from the past, say your teenage years, perhaps it's shared memories from that era, however that resonates with you, but you're actively reeling them in because you're unsure if they're going to think you're bonkers when you impart this kind of like knowledge. Not straight away, obviously, because we're having to be tempered with this Chariot card, but when you eventually open up with this King of Water energy and say, okay, I feel you on a soul level, and this other person is going to tell you, oh, you've finally woken up to it, have you? That's exactly what they're going to say, and you're going to be like blown away. They're like, what? I say, what? You've got to be kidding. And they're just going to look at you and say, yeah. Yeah, and yes. And then it's just beautiful. It really is beautiful. Yeah, look at this. 3 of Fire, abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time, make long-term plans, so you do see a future with this person that soul sings to you. Astral projection, new pair, wow. Dreamscapes, wow. I'm not even going to say what I've got in my head at the moment, because it's not, no, it's just, you'll know what I mean. Okay, so we've got Knight of Fire, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So I think that when this wheel turns for you and you recognize the importance of this connection here, it's kind of like, I need to do it now, but we need to do it in a very tempered way. It's a dream to be with this person, to connect with them in reality, but you're just going to have to be quite tempered with it, Aries. Just don't go charging in and say, I saw you in a dream last night. And that's, I have to inject humour into a situation, because it is very, 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 very serious. This connection is very serious. It's not to be taken lightly. Not to be taken lightly at all. You know, but I have to inject some kind of seriousness, playfulness in there, because the seriousness of it, it's spooking me out. You are destined to be together. It is an amazing connection, but yeah, it's just off the scale. But I think you just have to recognize it as you do, but just not overthink it. I think you just need to be quite grounded with it. I know it's difficult, but it's difficult for me reading it. It's actually spooking me out, which puts me in a bit of a oh my gosh, it's gorgeous, but it also puts trepidation in I feel a bit of trepidation as well, but you just need to be very calm and collected with it. I feel we've got big happy changes once you release this one here and recognize this, or this person, this situation, for what it is. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries? So strange today. The readings are inordinately long, and I'm so sorry. But they're being very considered. So with their cards, the situation will improve. So you're coming out of manifestation mode. We've got recovery here. So I think from this situation here, because it's not taken lightly to move away from it. You just know that your soul belongs somewhere else, to a different soul. We've got no need to worry. We've also got no. We've also got within the next few weeks. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? I can't tell you how just blown away this reading is. It's just not the right time. So, and we've got perfect timing. That makes sense, doesn't it? Not the right time, perfect timing. Okay. So it could be not the right time for the other person to connect with them on this earthly realm. But then there will be perfect timing. What do we say with that balance card? Perfect timing. Moderation and compromise. The compromise for you could be actually just waiting for this person to become available, or it's not perfect timing for you because you're having to clear something away. So we've got remain positive. So let's have a look. What else do we have from your romance angels for Aries in this incredible reading? Again, Aries in love. What do they need to know? Aries in love. What do they need to know? Right, okay. Big happy changes. We've got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, big happy changes for you, but just don't get too... You need to do it with moderation. So if you're finding that ram-like energy, you're trying to chucks away, trying to get to the end result in 5 seconds, don't do that. Just allow it to unfold naturally, okay? Don't impart that bombshell of knowledge that you have. Let it unfold naturally and tell the other person when the timing is right, okay? We've got weight here, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it could be that you're just going to have to get your ducks in a row before you actually come towards this person. Because there is a sense of lack here, this side. And there's a lack of confidence with you coming towards this person in reality on our realm. So if that is a factor, you're just going to have to work on it, I feel. This situation will improve. We've got wedding. This situation involves marriage, so a stable relationship. It could very well denote that the situation will improve and eventually it gets to marriage, but I read that card as the situation will improve. It will become stable between both of you, because it is energy. You connect with each other on a completely different realm, so you're going to have to try and make it stable in reality to get this going. But there's nothing in this reading that's bad, nothing at all. We've got within the next few weeks forgiving and learning as you release and can't even speak now. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So releasing any negativity that's gone between both of you. We've got recovery, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So recovering from this situation here, which could be seen as a codependent, it could be codependency because you just don't want to move away from it. It's heart-rendering to make that decision, but it's very unstable. So what do you do? What do you do? They're telling you to release it. in order to come to this one here that you're supposed to be with. We've got no need to worry. We've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but this is a new love of life for you. And although this person, you've shared something with them in the past, they're known to you, but they will be a new person to you because they've changed over time. So that fallow period in between those seeds well planted, this person's either, excuse me, they've grown, they've changed, you've changed. So it is a new love, but you've got a new love of life and this person that's from the past. Beautiful. Anything else? Thank you. We've got a no. Ooh. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Well, no, that's not the case, obviously, because you share a soul connection. You are connected. Even if you were in separation, you're not in separation. You're in separation on a physical realm, but not on a soul level. Your souls are connected. We've got not the right time. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it's probably not the right time for you or them. Perhaps they're releasing as well in order to come to you, because your souls do sing to each other. So perhaps you're releasing on both ends. We've got perfect timing. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Wow, could we get any deeper? Seriously, Aries? I don't think we can, because the deepness of your connection is just off the scale. It's almost like, I wanted to say, the core of the earth. That's how deep it is. It's out there in the stars. You're on a whole different planet, you pair. You kind of like, I was going to say, when you're going to sleep, you probably bob off to a completely different piece of the universe and share something with each other and then come down to your physical bodies. That's how it feels. And I know it sounds bonkers, but it's true. You're actually flying through the universe. You find a place that both of you can connect. You can connect with each other on. Wow. Amazing, isn't it? It is amazing when you think about it. Please do that research. We've got attraction, remain positive. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So being present and in the moment, not over processing. Anything else for Aries, please? Anything else for Aries? An inordinately long reading, but it's absolutely, you need to hear this. We've got remain positive. And look at this deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think it's both of you. You both kind of like feel the connection, but both of you are very much unsure about how you can make this a reality. You may zip off to a different planet with each other, and I have to say it like that because the connection between you is so intense. In this realm, how could you make it work? So both of you putting this deception mask on, you need to both take it off. I feel you need to explore it. It's destined. You are soulmates. It's as simple as that. It's just your physical bodies haven't come together yet. Your physical body, but you know each other, so just explore it. Okay, we've got remain positive. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. We've also got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So the other person is not going to rebuff you, obviously, because you've got a soul connection with them. It is just beautiful, but very, 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 very scary. Very scary. Okay, so it's not unrequited. Like, you don't need to think that the other person doesn't think and feel about you the same way, obviously, because you kind of like in dream state zip off and share something with each other that nobody else knows about. Nobody else, only you pair. Unrequited. Don't think so. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Obviously there is, because you share a soul connection. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Just do it. Just do it. Gosh, I think that in this earthly realm, if you can spend time with your soul mate and have such a strong soul connection, why wouldn't you try and give it a go on this earthly realm? perhaps the connection's too intense for both of you, and it's kind of like you can come together in that 5D realm. You can come together and you feel safe doing that, but on this level it's just our physical bodies, it's too intense. The energies, it's just too intense to actually explore it, maybe. Wow. Okay, we've got trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. We've got playfulness. What was I saying? Okay, it is a very serious connection, but you just need to inject some kind of silliness in there. That's why they made me be really silly, to take the heat out of the situation, because it is mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing. I just can't, I can't quantify. Just can't describe it. It's the only thing I can say is astral projection and you zipping off to other planets. And if you understand those two messages, please comment, because I think other people need to know about that. They need to know. And if you're unsure, please just email me. Okay, playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine.